Well, first of all, at Jones Lang LaSalle, we typically do have opinions and like to voice them. So I do have an opinion. I would probably allocate 50% of that, and not because it's 50%, it's only because I don't think there will be enough opportunities. But 50% of that would go to a poor quality property in a liquid market that's in need of refurbishment and is currently vacant or close to be vacated, soon to be vacated by its historic tenant. I think there's a massive risk return at 55, 60, 65% loan to cost in those properties as a senior lend. That would be my preferred route for half of that. The other half, I would probably focus on high-quality hotels across Europe, 4 or 5 stars palaces. I think they support the test of time. Of course, you haven't added to your question on what horizon you would invest those. So I'm taking a very long-term view on the hotels,
very sensible,
and a 5-year view for the repositioning of secondary quality properties in very good locations.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Dirk. What's your view? Caveats, I know, aside from the fact that you're a lawyer and...
Thanks.
Yes. Yeah, my caveat is always that it's only indicative, otherwise it's advice. And
First of all, I mean, I wouldn't say I know the German market, but I would not invest anywhere I don't know the market at all. So I would allocate it all to Germany. And
a popular choice.
And then I would also, the most part of it, let's say 450 million, I would allocate to core assets, either on the investor side, either residential or retail in core locations. So I would rather go with a lower return but with a safe investment. The rest, let's say an amount of 50 million, I would invest in somebody who purchase loans. And I think, I mean, there are a lot of loans traded way below nominal, and probably with a good asset manager, there are good returns to make. But as said, I would only invest a fraction in that, but go for core and for the rest of the amount.
Maybe you should fund a borrower that repurchases loans.
Good, thank you, Dirk. Daniel.
Kind of like Dirk, I'm not in the business of investment advice.
But for me.
For you, I mean, option A would just take the money and run.
Okay.
If that was a real case, which I never would do as a Wirtschaftsprüfer. So I would have a hard time thinking of either putting it in nice properties here in Frankfurt, like in financing the acquisition of Tower 185, or in financing the acquisition of the Square, or things that are here to stay for long term and will offer sort of a safe margin. Or I would actually finance the acquisition of Athens Airport or things like that, and basically put the money into the countries that are currently considered as non-investable, but through the strong European political support for keeping the Eurozone together, will in the mid and long term have a wonderful return for the people who are willing to commit to these markets at the moment.
Okay, good, thank you.